Now we're going to be talking about the material you will need to make your concrete sphere. We're going to start with the concrete. What we have here, it's a bag of pre-mixed concrete. It's an 80-pound bag, but also they come in a 60-pound bag. You could buy it at your hardware store. In addition to the pre-mixed concrete, you will need a hoe. You could mix the concrete with the hoe. It's a nice and easy way to mix it all together. A wheelbarrow or a nice large tub will be fine. Water to add to your concrete. Trowel, you could scoop the concrete and put it in the mold. A lubricant, we have here cooking spray. It will do. And last, your molds. This is a 10-inch, that's 12-inch, and that's a 15-inch. We're going to cast all three together, one inside the other. The 10-inch is going to be a solid one. It's going to come like this. We'll have two of them, and we will mortar them together, and we will end up with the complete sphere. Now we're going to show you how to mix the concrete for your garden spheres. We're going to start by opening the bag. And all what you need is to cut into the bag, lift it up gently, and let the cement come out of it. Try not to create a lot of dust. Okay. Add some water. You mix it up, and if it needs some more water, you could add water. You cannot take away the water. You'll have to wait until... And gently start mixing the concrete with your garden hoe. Looks like it needs more water. We'll give it. We're gonna be looking for a concrete that's not crumbly. It's almost there. Okay. Pretty much like making cake. So now we're making the batter. Okay. Okay. You could reach into the concrete mix, grab a handful, squeeze, and open your fist. And as you see, it doesn't crumble. It's all in one. It takes the shape of your fist. That's perfect consistency. Now this is all mixed. This is the consistency pretty much you'll need. It's all mixed together. There is no dry spots left. And now we're going to move on making the concrete spheres. Now we're ready to start casting our concrete spheres. We're going to be using the cooking spray to lubricate the molds. So we'll start by spraying the mold slightly in. And what I have here, it's a small lid. And I'm going to use it to hold the mold from tilting. You could use a can, and this is almost perfect here. So we're going to fill up this one, not all the way through, and we'll fill up the other ones, and we're going to cast them all inside the other. Fill up a little bit of it and kind of bounce it. Next, we're going to take the 12-inch. This one we're going to lubricate inside, outside. Okay. Now they're going to sink inside each other, as you see how it's sinking. So no rush on the lower one. It looks to me slightly more. Okay. That looks good. Now we're going to go for the third one. So we'll go ahead and set it in the center. You bounce it like this, some shaking, yeah. Yeah, it's all working out. See, it's not smooth because when you mortar them together, you're not gonna see the top. Uh, if you decide that you wanna create a bubbling fountain, what I recommend, you cut a piece of tube and you put it in here and you embed it at the concrete at this point. And later when it's dry, you could remove it and you will have a hole through the whole sphere. And that's where the water, it will bubble out through the sphere. So pretty much what you will need to do after is, when in an hour or two you come outside and you twist these like this. By twisting them, you're pretty much disengaging the concrete from one to the other. A couple of hours later, you could come and do the same. After all it's done, these they need to set in the mold for 24 hours before you unmold them. And later you will try shake them and unmold them and put them aside. Pretty much 24 hours out of the sun will do. Now we're going to be talking about unmolding our casting of the concrete sphere. What we have here, it's a casting that we did 24 hours ago, and now we're prepared to take it out of the mold. So what I have done, I kind of twisted these back, and they're almost they're loose. So you start moving them like this, and you could remove the first one. The second one, pretty much, grab on it like this, tilt it up, okay. And this one too, go ahead, hold it on its edge. Yeah, came easy. Nice. Okay. As you see, now we have two 10-inch half sphere, and that's the 12-inch, and we're gonna try to put them together. I'm gonna show you this one here. This is the one I have put a pipe inside of it. This is a copper tubing. You could leave the copper tubing or you could remove it, pop it out with the screwdriver. But my intention for this ball is to become a bubbling fountain sphere. Now, as far as the molds, I recommend after you're done with them to take them, wash them, a little bit of soap and water, and keep them out of the sun. They will last for many, many times, 20, 30 casting at least. You know, take care of them. You know, they will produce wonderful casting for you.